What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We about to get right on into this NFP live stream. We about to get right on into it. All right, so we have NFP in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to get these markups on NAS 100 over and done with so we can find out whether we're bullish or bearish. So first things first, I'm going to get the previous day's high and the previous day's low. And I can already see that price has made its way very significantly closer to the previous day's low. So that's something that I am going to be keeping in mind when looking for an overall directional bias. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. So we made the high of the day at 2 in the morning. Did we clear this high? After clearing this high, so more than likely, I know that price is going to keep this overall downtrend. So something I could be looking forward to do is look for price to have a push higher so I can potentially short off. That's something that I want to personally see. But let's see. Let's get the Asian session range. Boom. Boom. We got the Asian session range. Let's make it a little bit higher. All right, let's get the 50% of it. Just like that. Now we got the Asian range 50%. We're gonna get our big figure levels also. So we got 14,500 all the way down here, which is more than likely gonna get tapped into. We got 14,800 right in here. 14,900 right above this high. And let me see, right in between here, we have our other smaller levels that could also get traded into, but I'll mark up the 700 level just because it's pretty close to the Asian session low. So right there. So we got the 900 level, 800, 700, and then 500. We could put 600 too. Matter of fact, I'll put it just because that's where price currently is too. So these are the only ones I'm going to put. So now we're just going to be looking for a price to potentially either hold and go higher, because right now price did have this pullback and price is going to potentially get ready to go higher. So let's hop on the lower time frames. We got this, had this break-in structure. Now price is retracing back into it. So this could be a potential trade, honestly, to the top side for NFP. I could be wrong, I could be right, but it's all about just finding the high probability trade setups. And right now, even though I am bearish, I wouldn't be bearish anywhere until at least 14,700. That's just me personally. So we'll see. I'm not really going to look at US 30. US 30 has been way too volatile for me. I do want to see price come a little bit higher because I am looking at it based off of this high time frame like this. So if you pull the fib from this low of the 1 hour candle to the high, price is currently having a 38.20% retest, and it's also retesting this order block. If you slowly go lower, retesting this 30-minute order block right here also. So I think there's a lot of reason for me to believe why I want to see price go higher. So it's it really comes down to just being patient and letting price have that reaction I want to see. Because even though it might not happen, let's see how big the stop loss would be. About 70 pips. Not really sure how I feel about that. Alright, but if anyone's trading today, make sure keep it low risk. Don't go any higher than needs to be done. Keep risk smaller than you usually would have it. Let's see how these candles start to close. We're starting to get that reaction. All right, if we come a little bit lower, I'm gonna try to get back in. But right now, I'm just waiting for price to give me that good entry again. We got about 6 more minutes until the open, so we'll see. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna be patient. Getting this reaction, man. I'm not trying to miss out, but at the same time, looks like it's going to be leaving without me. Trying to get in around 14,600 big figure level at least, ideally. We also have this 38.20% rejection to the bottom also. But me personally, I would rather sell at least 14,700. US 30 looks like it's about to go long too. Don't want to miss this NAS trade, but it's kind of taking off already, man. Ugh. Yeah, US 30 looks like it's about to take off too. How wide is this stop would be? 117 pips, bro? Like, come on, that's crazy. These ranges are so fucking wide, it's wild. Yeah, price is gonna end up flying for NFP. At least to these highs, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get an entry at this point with the way things are looking. Overall, looking for majority sells today, but right now, if I was to sell, it wouldn't make sense in my opinion. We about to see how this NFP is, man. Yeah, I'm long. Look, yeah, I want to see US 30 go long too, but at the same time, I just don't feel like trading it personally. US 30's been a little bit of a bitch lately to trade. It looks like it's having a similar setup to NAS, but it looks like it's about to start to come down a little bit. price is starting to kind of flip a little bit bearish, rejecting. US 30 is coming down to this area, so I still want to see it hold this order block. If it can hold, I think we're in a good position to stay bullish. Now we got about a minute until, so pardon me. The only thing is this stop loss on US 30 is kind of wide, 80 pips. It's kind of wild. Alright, I think it is NFP right now. Okay, we're dropping lower. Okay, we're dropping into this area. We're gonna continue to hold it. We're gonna go even lower. Currently not in any trades. Just watching to see how price reacts, see if I can get a opportunity. But right now, as you can see, price is very volatile. See, it's not holding this order block. It looks like it's tapping into this low down here. If it doesn't hold this one, don't know where price is gonna want to go, honestly. Yeah, this is dropping right now. I don't think it's gonna hold any of these levels. Not really much room to take a trade here. Oh, ain't rushing nothing. What's going on, Martin? It's making the new low of the day. So you're gonna have a potential reversal scenario, or it's going to try to continue going lower in its continuation. This is still holding, interestingly enough. I'm gonna see how price reacts after clearing this low. If there's gonna be a potential false break scenario where I can capitalize on that, but we're just waiting right now. Tapping to 14,500. At this point, I think it's gonna come for the previous day's low though. So yeah, it doesn't really look like much is going on. US 30 is still holding this area. Previous day's low on US 30 has already been traded through. It's retraced back into. So I don't know. US 30 looks like it might just keep falling too. So there's not really much opportunity right now. We'll wait. Yeah, US 30 is just dropping again. Yeah, if it just keeps dropping, I'm probably not going to be able to get much opportunity. Coming out to 14,500. This is a 150 pip drop almost. One thing I'm gonna wait for is a potential market structure shift. So I'm gonna make this line, I'm gonna make it blue. So one thing I'm gonna wait for is price potentially break market structure to the top side, have a retracement to potentially go higher. And until I get a market structure shift, I'm not even gonna be looking for any trade opportunities. I'm only gonna be looking for buys at this time, because any sells that I would want to take are significantly higher up in the market. We'll see. See how price reacts after clearing this low. Get on the higher time frames. Any liquidity over here? Yeah, we just cleared the lows over here to the left. So we'll see. Just gotta be patient, wait for a good trade to pop up, and if it doesn't happen, no trade. Simple as that. Just getting up my markups on US30 right now, so I can kind of map it to what's happening on the ass, but they're both just falling as of right now. Yeah, nothing happening right now. Might not happen anything.
On NFP, but what do you guys think? It's gonna take out a break even or continue dropping?
I think pricing gonna go higher, guys. With the way US30 is holding, the way this is looking, I think it's a pretty good reason to believe that price will go higher. How wide is this? Let's see. I think price is gonna go long from here. We're gonna see. Reversal, maybe. If not a reversal, then I at least want to see price come to 14,700 as a short-term target. That would be ideal. 14,700 and 14,800. That's where I want to see price start to make its way to. US30 is rejecting after clearing all these lows, so I think it's a good sign that we'll see this reaction. There we go. We're getting that market structure shift. I just want to see price continue going higher now. I'm more than likely going to get a retracement in here. So we'll see what happens. Could keep this downward structure, but I would ideally want to see price continue moving higher. Might not happen. Could happen, but it's all about being patient. Alright, we're getting that retracement now. Looks like we're getting a 38.20% retracement right there. Hopefully we can hold 14,400 ideally. That would be the ideal scenario here, holding 14,500. If we don't hold 14,500, well, price is probably just going to keep shitting the rest of the day. Nas, US30 still rejecting. Nas is just being a little. We're on a low time frame, so I'm keeping in mind it could still hold up. We still got 2 minutes 30 seconds on this 5-minute candle, but once we start coming towards this previous day's low, then I'll anticipate closing it. But like I said, make sure you lower risk if you're gonna trade today at all during NFP. It's not worth taking the unnecessary losses. But I just want to see price start to close above 14,500. If we can start closing above 14,500, I still think there's a good chance we'll go long. As long as US30 keeps rejecting, but if it starts coming back lower, I want to see it start to close above all these highs, and I want to start to see price start to hold above 14,500 over here. Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good. Not holding whatsoever. Yeah, it's not looking good right now. Slowly moving down. It's not holding this 14,500 level. Looks like it's just gonna come for the previous day's low again. Could be wrong. I still would see it go higher nonetheless. It's just more or less momentum's not really on the bullish side as of right now. US30 slowly coming back below those lows, so it could end up closing below, and if it does, that's not what I want to see. Shit, for positive news, this shit melted. Come on, price. Get that bullish momentum, man. Damn, price, what you doing? US30 closed above. Kind of close. Didn't really close above, though. Not what I want to see. Need price to get an engulfing or something. I need it to stay above 14,500. at least. Yeah, look, US30 is holding way nicer. There we go. Kind of broke above the highs, but it could easily just come back down. I want to see it start closing above 14,500. If we don't get closing above 14,500, anything could still happen. Yeah, it's still rejecting 14,500 to the downside. There we go. But we need to keep pushing. Right now, we're barely anywhere, and we need to keep pushing to the highs. I'm aiming for at least these highs up here. There we go. Come back. Target these highs. We need another break in market structure to the top side to really validate this. But right now, still bullish. Just gotta let it do its thing. And this rejection candles is crazy right now. It's really holding 14,500. I don't know how I feel about that. Close above. Close above. Alright, we closed above, but it is with a pretty big rejection candle. Not gonna lie. There we go. Keep on pushing. US30's holding. Want to see NAS hold too. But I need it to at least come back to these highs and it starts to engulf. Because right now it could easily continue to the downside. Easily. It's a bearish market structure. It's a very risky analysis if you're trying to get long in here. But if you trust what you want to see and have the reason to see it, just we're waiting for this high to get broken. Probably retest one last time before continuing higher. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all this right now. Pretty ugly. Oh, we're getting a retest. This doesn't look like a retest. This looks like it's gonna be a drop. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, price isn't playing how I would like it. So if I were you guys, just stay out. It's really rangy, staying above and below 14,500. It's holding the level, but nonetheless, it's not doing what I would personally like to see. Until we start to get some shifts in market structure to the top side, anything could happen. I'm ideally looking for this shift. Come on. Damn, US30, not US30, damn NAS. Come on. US30 is failing to hold. Rejecting also. Damn, man. Looks like a clean idea, just momentum's not here right now. Come on, not US30, NAS. NAS, come on. Man, I'm sticking with the bullish bias. It's gonna be a long morning. It's gonna be a long morning. rejecting now to the bottom side. Come on. I feel like all these wicks are liquidity grabs, but not in my favor though. Not in my favor. Just waiting for this bullish momentum to kick in, my boy. 15-minute is looking horrible right now. Lower time frames are the only thing that are giving me the reason to believe price wants to go higher. Everything is slowly flipping on me. Come on, man. Stay above 42500. Yeah, everything's not looking good anymore. It looked good at the time, but the more time goes on, it's just consolidating in this area, showing no willingness to go higher. And a lack of momentum, lack of volume right now. So we can see this blue line get traded through. It's easily could stay bearish. Now look, comes up, starts rejecting. Comes up, starts rejecting. Comes up, or it came back down. It's not looking good, man. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, this looks like it's coming back down. US30 is still looking good, but NAS, not so much. We needed at least an engulfing or something. Maybe if we get an engulfing, that'll show a sign that wants to go higher. But as of right now, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any of that. Looks like price is gonna continue in this downtrend. Yeah, it's coming back down. Well, US30 looks like the trade we would have wanted to take. Unless NAS holds again, but at this point, anything can happen. I'm not really, don't have too much of expectations right now for this pair. I'm looking for, might see a bearish, maybe, man. At this point, I don't even feel like looking at the market. This shit is horrible. Lack of momentum. It's NFP though, so only so much you can expect. Yeah, price has been very difficult. Yeah, at this point, guys, might just have to chalk the charts and just let the market do what it got to do at this point. Yeah, so if I were you guys, just don't even trade. Just enjoy your Friday. Call it a day. Call it a week. We'll be back next week. But right now, no point in putting yourself in extra risk for no reason. So on that note, I'm gonna end it off here. It's NFP. Hopefully everyone had a good week. Hopefully everyone had a good day. If you were able to learn anything from today or from overall this week, make